Hi, I'm Michelle, and we're so glad you joined us today.
We are MRI Reactions, where we look below the surface and go deeper into the spiritual side of a Christian song.
Hit the like and subscribe buttons and become part of our family, and mention this channel to your friends.
And please leave comments and suggestions about songs. We would love to hear from you. Well, Michelle, what is on the itinerary for today?
Well, it was referred to us to pull up a very old favorite, Warrior is a Child by Twila Paris.
So it's a request day.
Yes.
All right. And Twila. Twila's great. Let's listen in. Wow. It's saying even in Christ,
We can get weary.
our strength isn't in us, it's in Him. And when we try to walk in our own stuff, it's not going to be too good.
It also says to you, you know, people around you might look like they've got it all together, but they may need support too.
Well, we all need support. And we might go out and fight the battles, but when we come home, we need to spend time.
We need some TLC
with Jesus. Spend some time with God.
And sisters.
Got to fuel up again. Got to charge up again.
Inside this armor, the warrior is a child.
We should never, ever get to a place where we don't need God.
Or we think we don't need God.
Right. That just, if you arrive there, you need to check the ticket on the bus that you're on, because only probably the enemy took you there, because we're always going to be dependent on Him.
We saw a speaker once that said that he thought he was doing really well, and I guess he was starting to depend too much on himself, and God he couldn't talk, shut his voice down.
Right. So without a voice, he had nothing.
Right.
I mean, we take so many things that God gives us for granted.
Right. We start thinking it's from us.
Right. We start thinking, oh, I've got the ability and I've got the words, and you better be careful.
No, you don't.
We are children that God blesses and sends out. He equips us to go out into the world. But boy, when you come back home, you better spend time with Him, or the armor's all going to fall off.
Unafraid because His armor is the best. But even soldiers need a quiet place to rest. People say that I'm amazing, never face retreat. But they don't see the enemies that lay me at His feet.
One thing in the middle of this is, people might look on and think you got your stuff together. We never do any of this for people's opinions or for the adulation.
And And also it speaks to the fact that, you know, we don't have to keep up that image.
Right.
You know, we're allowed to be human, and if people are thinking we're too much, maybe we need to just look a little more human. Admit a little bit of down and a little bit of tiredness, a little bit of I need you.
But in recognizing your weaknesses, like Paul says, when I'm weak, then I'm strong, not in myself, but in the one who abides in me.
Right.
They don't know that I go running home when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this armor, child. They don't know that I go running home when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and look up for a smile. 'Cause deep inside this armor,
I like the way the song says, deep inside this armor. That shows you the power of the armor.
Right.
The armor is there to protect you. And even though we're children, even though we come with a childlike faith, even though we haven't arrived, that armor is more than enough to protect us.
I like the concept. You know, we've all been in wars and within our faith and had to stand for things, and hopefully got victorious. But you know, I like the concept. If you're tired and you've had enough and you need recharge, you need to go running home.
Mm-hmm.
Run home to Jesus.
Right.
Let him comfort you and build you back up.
Don't walk. Don't skip.
Run.
Run. Yeah. Well, maybe you're struggling today. Maybe you've been out in the world and you feel like you're beat up and worn out. And run. Run home now. Run into his arms. Let it look up and let you, you'll see his smile. And he's there to comfort and strengthen and to rebuild, just like he did with Elijah. Elijah took off after Jezebel threatened him, got all the way to the mountain, didn't hear God's voice and all the things, but then the still small voice. And what did God do? Comforted him. He picked him up, dusted him off, and set him back out there, back in to do the things that he called him to do. Well,
God will wipe your tears away, give you a hug, stand you back up, send you on for the next thing.
he will empower you to continue the battle. Wow. We don't go alone in all this.
No.
We're not out there fighting for ourselves. We're out there being his warriors.
Right.
By the power of his strength, in the power of his name, in the power of his blood. Wow. Woo! That makes you excited, doesn't it?
Well, it's the best place to be.
That is, it's the only place to be. Well, folks, we thank you for joining us today. We love and appreciate you so much.
And remember, a praise song a day keeps the enemy away.
Hey, family, let's fill up with Jesus. Let's go out and touch our world. Let's go out and do the battle against the enemy that needs to be done. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.